Like and subscribe right now or you're going to have bad luck for the rest of the week. Whether or not you're an animal lover, it's a truth we'll dispute that our planet would be a really dull place if it wasn't chock full of endearing, remarkable creatures. Nature is a mysterious place. It requires both hardships and displays stunning accomplishments. There's not a single day that passes without an incredible animal story to lighten up everyone's day. It's a factual truth that 90% of the web is loaded with cute cats and dogs that people love to watch. So let's talk about those cute critters, but also many others. Number 10. Orangutan feeding tiger cub. Surya, the orangutan, who was born and raised at Myrtle Beach Safari Park, South Carolina, loves to take care of 4 young tiger cubs. The rather odd bond was formed at that same place, South Carolina's Myrtle Beach Safari Keep, and all 4 of them seemed to enjoy being together. As Surya watched humans feeding and being concerned for the cubs, she likewise became concerned. This is because Surya started to imitate human behaviors, like caregiving, and formed a close mothering bond. This is unusual since Surya is male. Despite this, all the cubs love snuggling up against the massive orangutan, playing mischievously with him, and even being bottle-fed by him. It's amazing to see how kind Surya is with the beautiful baby tigers. Number 9. Talking Coco. Coco the gorilla died at the age of 46. However, through her entire life, she was well known for her capabilities of studying signal language, learning and understanding over 1,000 signals for human words. This, in turn, led her to understand and connect with humans. She's especially known for spending time with actor Robin Williams, though she, of course, had other interests too. At first, Coco was given a toy, but she neglected it. Then, at her birthday on July 1984, she was given a kitten, which she adored. Allball was the kitty's name. Coco carried him about like a precious jewel, and it was her love of cats that raised her to media attention. Penny Patterson, Coco's trainer, claims that Coco expressed great interest in taking care of cats. Over her life, Coco named and cared for several kittens. Coco's death was peaceful, in her sleep. Her last words were, "Help Earth, hurry!" Number 8. Lonesome George. Lonesome George has finally returned to his home, though that was only after 5 years with taxidermists in New York. Though he's passed away, his legacy is still alive. After George passed away in 2012, his remains were sent to New York to be preserved via professional taxidermy. With the assistance of the Galapagos Conservancy, the last Pinta tortoise became the superstar of a hit exhibition at the American Museum of Natural History in 2014. For years, humans tried to find a mate for him to continue his legacy and line. Geneticists figured there were a few Pinta-like tortoises on some islands, but before they could go seek and acquire some, George passed away. Thus, very tragically, Pinta tortoises became extinct. Lonesome George literally embodies extinction, with those who know his story moved by his existence. To learn more about Lonesome George, you can read the book Lonesome George: The Life and Loves of a Conservation Icon. Number 7. Artist Elephant. Internet viewers were totally amazed after a clip surfaced online of an elephant painting a self-portrait. The short clip was published on Twitter by the user DectroCardiac1. In the video, a 4-year-old elephant named Suda successfully creates a self-portrait on canvas board. The 2-minute video begins with Suda drawing a few parallel lines to draw its toes. As the paint along the brush starts to fade, a person approaches the elephant and dips the brush in new paint so Suda could continue his work. When the video comes to an end, the view switches so we can see the elephant from Mae Thang, Thailand, completing its painting with roses and signing it. This just shows that elephants aren't only among one of the strongest of animals, but are also super talented too. Number 6. Moko. In mid-2008, Moko the bottlenose dolphin became an everyday sight near the East Ocean shoreline of New Zealand's North Island, stopping by often to play with swimmers. Yet, one day, she appeared at just the right time, saving 2 stranded dwarf sperm whales. She effectively accomplished what people had been trying and failing to do, interfacing with the 2 whales and guiding them safely back to the deeper waters. Had Moko not appeared, people said the mother and calf probably would have been killed, as they were opposing human attempts to drive them back to the sea. Number 5. Cat looks after baby. Cats are often accused of being somewhat mean and uncaring. However, there's one brave hero kitty who's breaking this view. A Siamese tomcat called Gatubella rose to fame after saving a baby from falling down a series of stairs. In a 45-second clip from Protection Pictures on October 31, the cat can be seen distracting one-year-old infant Samuel away from the staircase, saving the toddler from crawling towards the door, which would lead to the stairs. The cat, sitting on a close-by sofa, was watching over the room. As Samuel wandered towards the open doorway, the kitty jumps from the couch and latches onto the baby. It's unclear whether or not Gatubella just wanted to play, or whether he was actually preventing the baby from harming himself. Nevertheless, Samuel made his way to the center of the room again, definitely saved from what would have been a dangerous accident. Number 4. Waving Bear. The video capturing this amazing moment was posted to YouTube with the aid of user Samson Lee, who wrote that he was on a journey with his spouse Kaylee at the time. In the clip, we can see the couple pull up near a bear, and Kaylee waves at it with an expectation to be waved back to. The bear responds almost immediately to her hand motion by sitting up, but it doesn't wave back. After some time, however, because of Kaylee persisting to talk to it, the bear subsequently acknowledges her and waves. Kaylee then throws a slice of bread in the bear's direction, and it catches the food perfectly in its paws. The couple claps and cheers, and Samson says, "Nice capture," as the bear, without missing a beat, brings the bread to its mouth and eats it. The video ends with the couple moving away in their car. As they start to drive away, Kaylee gives the bear a thumbs up from her window. Number 3. Bubble and Bella best friends. This is possibly the cutest friendship that we've come across in quite a while. Bubble the African elephant and Bella the dark Labrador, two inhabitants at the Myrtle Beach Safari in South Carolina, have turned into the best of companions. They can regularly be seen playing in the water together. Bubble tosses the ball with her trunk, while Bella, standing on Bubble's head, hops off and swims to recover the ball. Bubble was safeguarded in Africa after other elephants of her family were killed by poachers. She was one of the elephants taken, while the rest were moved, though they were possibly killed, as the facilities they were moved to were never found. At the point where Bubbles showed up, originally left at the recreation center by the person who built the swimming pool for Bella, she weighed just 154 kilograms or 340 pounds and stood around 1 meter or 42 inches tall. Presently, she is more than 2.7 meters or 9 feet tall and weighs around 4 tons. This is indeed an amazing friendship. What other inspiring creature companionships have you known about? Number 2. Colt the service dog. Colt is an astonishing help dog. Living in Colorado, USA, Colt belongs to Janae Kearns. 5 years prior, Janae dealt with a horrendous brain injury. To this day, she continues to experience continuous seizures. Even the littlest knock to her head could be deadly. Regularly, she tumbles to the ground, often hitting her head on the floor. This is where Colt the service dog comes in. Colt can evaluate the indications of seizures and run for help. On a regular basis, Janae ensures Colt is prepared. Indeed, he never stops until she's protected. Tenacious and faithful, he even bends backwards to shield her head from the hard floors should she faint. Janae is exceptionally fortunate as an owner to have Colt. The amount of effort Colt gives as a service dog absolutely did steal everyone's heart. Number 1. Sleeping elephant. Bedtime songs might have been made for youngsters. However, that hasn't prevented an elephant in Thailand from nodding off when her caretaker sings such songs to her. Save the Elephant Foundation uploaded a YouTube video that portrayed Pha Mai the elephant with her keeper, Lek Chilert, before she is put down for arrest. At first, Pha Mai is seen pulling Chilert in with her trunk for an embrace. Then, at that point, as Chilert smacks Pha Mai tenderly with a dazzling pink sweater, the elephant drops to her knees and lays on her side. Chilert keeps on entertaining her with her soothing voice. In the end, Chilert joins Pha Mai on the ground, laying her head on the elephant's. Pha Mai then sleeps, apparently very relaxed, with her trunk curled underneath her. That is all for today's video. Thank you all for watching. While you're here, go ahead and click on one of these 2 videos on your screen. See you there!